good, yo? So, I haven't been really seeing a lot of people talking about this game. I mean, it came out and it's a beta version, so I understand that. But there's about 100,000 ish players right now, so I thought I'd just step in and make a video about it. But so, I wanted to go over heroes that are just really good and you should go for, and heroes that you should just completely avoid and that really need a buff just because they're bad. But I'll just go through about half of the heroes today. What you should go for, what you shouldn't go for. First, you got Galahad. He's pretty good. He's not horrible, but he's not like amazing. But he's good, so you can put him on your wish list. This dude, if you really need a person to like take aggro away from your back line, he actually really helps a lot. Merlin, I won't really get into, but he is really good, but he is pay to win. You have to pay money to get Merlin because you have to get VIP 3 or VIP 4 to get him. But yes, he's very good. He does high damage, but that's about it. He doesn't have any other use besides high damage. Carter, he's good if you have no one else to put in front of him because, I mean, he's tanky by himself because he's a shield guard, but his passive skill is pretty good because that means every unit on your battlefield is going to have 30% reduced skill damage. So that's going to be, it gives your team more survivability, but I don't use him personally. Uzur, one of my favorite characters from the old game. I remember using him. I remember him carrying me. But in this game, bro, he's just he's so bad. Like, in the old game, like, he could carry you so bad, but in this game, I don't know what it is. They didn't even change his skill. But, like, it's just he's bad for some reason. I don't know. It's just meta shift, I guess, but he's really not that good. I mean, he's good early game because he comes back with the whole squad, so he could literally clutch up for you, but, like, in the harder content, he's not gonna do much for you. Sarah, people say this girl is bad, but no, she's not, bro. This girl right here, bro, I'm telling you, she's amazing. She is really good. You can get her good. Kelly, absolute shit. Let's move on to the next one. She's horrible. Morgana, she is amazing. Because, I mean, if it was like a 50% chance per normal attack to do the curse, it would still be good, but 85% chance at base level 1 to prevent people from using your skills for 3 seconds is insane. So, get her if you can. Lancelot, I don't even have to say anything about this guy. This guy is completely broken. Like, his skill is, like, insane. If you can keep him alive for, like, in the time of the game so he can cast his skill 4 times, you're going to be doing some massive hits. Like, I'm telling you, like, because right as his 5th skill attack converts to true damage. So, and it restores the health of everything around him. So, he'll be keeping your team alive and he'll be doing crazy damage in the mid part of your battle. Robin Hood, I don't use him personally because I don't have room for many archers in my team right now because I'm still leveling up, so I don't have all the slots. But he's pretty good, especially if you get him early, because physical damage defense reduced by 50% is kind of insane. That's like the same as, what's his name? I can't find him. I will find him later because he's the most overpowered character in the game right now anyway. But where is he? He's good. He's not bad. You can keep him on the wish list if you need to. Godwin, I'd say ignore him. There's so many better picks. King Arthur, amazing. He should be in your team no matter what. Almost every aura character that has a halo, like the huge room of halo, you should be using on your team because it's just such a big boost. And usually these boosts are very high as well. Like I said, same thing goes for this guy. This guy is the same thing, but it's magic defense. This dude is physical defense and magic. So if you put them close together, everybody around them will have magic defense as well. So it's pretty crazy. So use these two together. Vivian, oh my, this girl right here, one of the best mages in the game. I'm telling you, like, She is crazy. If you put her in the back line with your like maybe your best archer, your best mage, she will duplicate them. And sometimes on the battlefield, you can have up to 3 duplicates of that hero. So, say for example, if you got like, let me think. If you got like an Edward, you have 3 of these. So that's freaking 3 stuns every 5 seconds for 5 seconds. That's insane. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Morgan, I don't have her, but just by reading, actually that's pretty good. I would say she's not bad. You should probably get that. Sienna, that's good, but I would not personally use her because I usually use all the aura characters instead of her because she just makes herself look tanky. But how is that gonna help the team if she's just really tanky? Oh wait, it says the unit. Whatever. Percival, love this guy. He's a cavalry, so his aura moves really fast. And this is what I'm talking about. He's one of those people that has the aura around him. That's huge. So that's 10% reduced attack for everybody right as he casts that aura in that huge area. So it's just an insane skill to do that, to get everyone down. Bedivere, he's kind of like the worst version of Salad. Or I just said Salad. Was it Salmond? The attack speed is nice, but the movement speed is just, I don't really care. Hector, he's pretty good. I don't have any room for him, but if you get him, he's not horrible because, I mean, damage reduces damage reduce, right? So, alright, we got, I don't even, Yavin. I used him for a while, and I still do actually on my second team, but he is just one of the, he's really good, but he's very situational, and he has to stay alive. If he doesn't stay alive, then he's just cooked, but his skill is actually very good, because you're reducing physical defense, so if you're doing the cavalry strat, where you just spam cavalry units, it's very good, because every one of your cavalry units is going to be getting that 20%, defense down and fear, so they will take less damage as well. But we just completed Avalon, and out of all these, I say the must picks are Lancelot, King Arthur, Kay, Vivian, Percival, and everyone else you can either avoid, or if you get them, just either stay away or use them. The only one I would say stay away from is Kelly, Ezra, and maybe this dude, and then maybe Alright, let me scroll again here. This one has a lot of good units in it. Liam, this guy's insane for early game, but his skill just falls off because it's just a pure DPS skill. And in the end of the day, this dude is not going to survive a fight because he has no defense really, unless you put him behind your defensive player or characters. But Edward, this guy is great. Especially if you have room on your team for him to put him in the back line. Like I said, near Vivian, he is amazing. Doing that freaking 5-second stun for 5 seconds to a whole big area. Go for him. Joanne, amazing if you're doing the cavalry strat. If you're not, she's kind of but she's basically the worst version of what's his name? Alexander. It's funny that they're right next to each other, but well, the only reason why she's better is because she increases attack and magic attack, so it's like a little bit better than his, but her radius is only if you're right next to her when she gets the basic attack. That's only her only problem. But yeah, she's very good, especially if you're doing the cavalry strat. Alright, we got Alexander here. This guy, absolutely best. He's probably one of the best Halos, because it is an attack Halo. Yeah, there's nothing much to say about it. If it says Halo, it's gonna be pretty good if it's giving your team buffs, because the Halos are absolutely insane. Leonidas, he's very useless, besides the fact that he gives your team 40% critical damage, which is just like, you need something besides just a buff to your whole team, in my opinion. You kind of need like something that keeps you going. You're not just some dude poking people with a spear. So I'd say this dude needs a buff, a massive buff. Same with all other people I said. Kelly, Uzra, all of them need buffs. Elizabeth, this girl honestly is just bad. She needs a buff really bad. She's just useless slot. This guy is pretty good, but it's only one hero. That's the only problem. But in the old game, I remember him being pretty good. But in the old game, it was really easy to see who he's buffing. In this game, I just don't really see half the time who he's buffing because there's so much going on. But 30% attack for 5 seconds is insane. So here we go. One swipe, and we got the GOAT. Jerome. This dude is absolutely insane. In the old game, all he did was revive, and it was already good. But in this game, he revives them. Not bad. He revives them. Then he heals them at the same time. And then he redeems like 2 more injured allies on the field, restoring them like another 200%. And then he permanently increases their HP. So this dude, like, he's a limited character, so he's hard to get. But if you get him, bro, if you're re-rolling and you get him, it's probably going to be the account you get. My boy Octavius. I don't have him, but I've wanted to test him out. But he seems like he's not bad, because his buffs are pretty good. The Queen of AoE right here. She's good. Damage is pretty good. And her AoE is absolutely insane. So she's not bad at all. This dude, I want him so bad. I want him in my front line. I want to put him against all the cavalry units. Because basically, this dude... I mean, spears are the counters, the cavalry, and all that stuff. But this dude, with the damage reflect by 20%, is just absolutely insane. Because you can just be soaking up all these hits because you're a shield guard. And just everyone else is going to be taking all this damage. Especially if you have a healer behind him. It's going to be insane. Charles, very situational. I don't use him anymore. I use him early game. He helped me out a lot, but he's pretty good. He's not amazing, but he's good. Next we got Saladin. This dude, amazing. I use him on my team right now. I put all my best damage dealers in the same row as him. Or column, my bad. And he just gives them 25% attack for 50 seconds. So, early game, you're going to be doing so much damage. Charles the Great, amazing for cavalry strategy. I don't have him. But basically, he just summons more units the longer the battle. So if he's alive the whole game, he'll just be summoning and summoning and summoning. And if he's about to die or dies, he freaking summons like a whole squad of troops on his, like, before he dies. He's pretty good for taking out the archers because he can stay in there for a while. So he's good. He's not needed buff. Baldwin, amazing. I'm so sad I don't have this guy. He's amazing for cavalry strat. Besides that, I have really nothing else to say, but this guy is amazing. Constantine is very situational. Oh, hello, cat. He's very situational, but if you really need like say your shield guard, they don't have any damage at all and they're struggling to kill somebody in their lane, then I'd say use this guy because he basically turns them into this guy. That's why I said this guy's pretty meh, because he literally does the exact same thing as him, but he applies it to another close by sword ally or like ground ally. So basically you get 2 whirlwinds in one character, and it's pretty good. The only problem is his chance is a lot lower with a 35% chance to trigger, but it's totally fine. More swings are better, right? Another character I wish I had, only problem is he's a limited character. This guy is pretty complex kit, but basically he doesn't really have a skill per se. It's just all basic attacks, and the longer the battle goes on, his basic attacks just get more true damage. Ugh. And they deal more physical attack, blah, 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 blah. Basically, he's a very heavy hitter. Very good. I'd say he's top close meta. Next, poor King Richard. This guy is absolutely horrendously horrible. Sure, it says he takes less damage from all sources, blah, 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 blah. Just, it's so bad because he doesn't bring anything else, like, at all to the game. It's just he takes less damage. Now, people say this guy's good, but in my opinion, he's really not that good. He's just a waste of a slot. Because, like, he's just a spearman, and he doesn't do anything else for the whole battle unless he's about to die. And then he just blows up for a huge hit, by the way. Very big percent of damage. But even if Jerome revives him, that he doesn't get that passive back. So he's just so useless. If Jerome was able to revive him and he gets his passive back, it would be amazing. But, no, he's pretty bad. Dracula. He's not horrible. I'd say he's not horrible, but I wouldn't use him. He might need a buff, honestly, but I wouldn't use him. Caesar. See, now, I use this guy because, like, I have two, what's it called? 2 squads. So, like, my second squad has, like, a few healers and then 4 more cavalries for the cavalry strat. So, just to give him permanent defense. But the thing is, he's really bad. Like, he's just really bad. So I wouldn't use him. I'm just using him because I like the cavalry strat. But there's so many other... If I got Baldwin or anybody else, I would completely replace this dude. He's just bad. Like, you just slow yourself down, and then you're basically killing your allies. Because for a whole 10 seconds, you're literally moving it like a slug. And then the only thing you get out of it is permanent defense by 10%. Like, it's so bad. Like, this needs a buff. Maybe if it was like 50% for 10 seconds and then gives you your, like, everyone in the row 10% damage and 10% damage defense bonus. But no, it's just flat defense. Like, it's pretty bad. Cleopatra, she's pretty horrible. Situational, she could be pretty good if you, like, are really struggling and someone's just doing so much damage and you just need to run around, like, useless. But this girl, I mean, she may be free. So if she's free because she's in the 7-day login. But she's just horrible. I don't know how she's a priest, though. She should be a mage. She should be doing magic damage. But I'd say to this girl, I'd say when they're rendered like that, they should either have an attack decrease or a defense decrease. But the thing is, someone already does that. That turns them unable to, like, blah 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 and give them defense, and he's the most overpowered character in the game. So I'd say just flip flop it and do attack. Make them unrendered and decrease their attack by a certain amount. That's what I would say for her, but I wouldn't use her. I don't even have to get into these two guys, because if you're even able to even get them, they're just the most overpowered team buffers in the game. I don't have either of them. I don't know how, because I've started later, I guess, but I've never seen anybody with them. But Lucifer is the better one, so if you obviously can get Lucifer over Michael, but they're both just amazing buffers. I wish I had Lucifer, but it's alright. If his skill based off max HP, it would be a lot better. But it's not. So he's pretty good. Good for early gaming. Reinhardt, amazing. This dude will soak up so much damage, and it's not like the other dude where it's like King Richard. It's not just basic damage reduction. This dude goes immune to all damage, and then he literally does what Reinhardt's passive does, and then gives him permanent physical defense. And it's undispellable. So this dude is just so tanky. He soaks up damage. I've seen a long game with him. He's soaked up over 500,000 damage. It was absolutely insane before he died. Shazo, I do not have him. Oh. Reduce the attack. Wow, that's actually very good. 25%. I remember this dude's skill looked so cool in the old game, but I don't see that cool effect in this. Looks like he's still pretty good in this game. Belmont, do not use him, honestly. There's so many better stun units you can use in this guy. Bellinor. Bethanor. Oh my. This guy is the best mage right now. The best mage. He doesn't do much damage, but if you just look at his skill, this thing is insane. 65% chance to polymorph. But the thing is, these guys can't attack. They can't do anything. They can't run. They can't attack. They can't heal themselves. They can't use their skills. And their damage, their freaking defense, both physical and magic, is reduced by 40 freaking percent. So basically, it's a free kill. And if this dude's getting attacked, he'll just target the person that's attacking him, making the person attacking him like really hard to kill him. So this dude will actually survive if you have a healer near him very well, because his counter is obviously Pegasus warriors, but usually you just morph them so they can't attack. If you can reroll your account and get this guy, it's so worth it. He doesn't do damage, by the way. So if you like look at this guy, like, what the heck, this guy has 0 damage. That's why. Very good. I don't have him. I wish I did, because he's just penetrating the back line and basically just doing this huge instance of damage to the healers you're trying to kill. And he gets rid of them so fast you can move on to any other different she's pretty good if you do the Pegasus Knight strat. So you just damn Pegasus Knight. I don't have enough of them to do that strat. I'm missing like 3 of them. But she's the one you want to put in the front line, so she decreases their attack for the other Pegasus Knights coming in. This dude is pretty bad. I use him right now with my cavalry strat because I know there's cavalry units to use, so it's there. But I think he's a bug. He's not horrible like cavalry. This guy is very boring. I'm just gonna say that. But he's very good to counter cavalry units because he already does that increased damage to the cavalry units, but he'll be doing that true damage, ignore all defenses, so he'll just completely destroy cavalry units. I love this guy. First, he does pretty good damage, and then the defense decrease is also very good as well. You have this guy all the way in the back line. And then he's also another character to put with Vivian, near Vivian to dupe. Because if you have 3 of this dude, it's just so much defense down and so much damage coming out of this guy. It's insane. Delilah, she's pretty bad. But early game, she was really nice for me because I got her really early. And like, if she would survive, so there'd just be like so many skeletons in the back line. It was insane. But I just have a better version of her now, so... This is another one of the Valkyries I was talking about. For the Pegasus strat, she's one of the best ones. I don't have her, so I don't really do the Pegasus Knight strat. But she's basically just like Ezra, but better. She does a lot of damage, but she after this revives, and then she increases her HP by a ton. And then she gains a shield, obviously. So she's able to just stay in the back line, just destroying all your healers. And if you have other ones, it's going to be even better. He's pretty bad. 10% is not that good. I would ignore this guy. They will give a good damage dealer, but you really don't want damage dealers in the front line unless they're like really tanky with a healing passive or anything. This guy ignore completely. He's not bad. I don't use him because I don't have him. He's not like horrible, so I would say he's my good. But Sable is not one of them. This dude I only use. He's not very good either. It's just another one who tries to only do damage and there's no survivability in it. He just Actually, the lower he gets, the more damage he does. So, bro's not gonna be surviving. Okay, we're at our first, no, our second completely horrible character. This character is probably the worst character in the game right here. He is just so bad. You just get everyone below you, right, left, and bottom. You just get 4% defense. Can I get like a cricket noise effect, dude? Like 4%? It should be like 15%. 4%? That's his only ability, and he does that at the start of the game. Maybe if he kept doing it through the game, and then everyone around him would get that 4% and would stack. But no, all he does, he's just a waste of a slot. There's nothing besides that. Completely put this guy on your block list. Next, you got Rain Sleep, another very good one to use. The Valkyrie shot arrows, three Valkyries that are all follow together. Great. This girl, Brand Gris, I don't have her, but she's a good attack increaser, I know that. And she extends positive buffs, so if you have like someone else that buffs your character, she can extend that buff, which is pretty good. Aurora, this girl's actually pretty good. I've gone against her and she kind of destroys minions. And she's a healer, which doesn't make any sense because she's doing damage. She's doing crazy damage. I'm like, girl, how are you doing this? But no, she is really good against destroying flying minions. Not gonna lie. I'm done. I don't even know. This guy is completely broken. He's just like another Lucifer, basically. There's just crazy type of stat numbers for buffs, and that's pretty much all I can say. So, yeah. Alright. But I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna do the other half later. This isn't like an hour long video. I'll probably do Olympia through here. Yeah. In the next video, but if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe because I'm just starting out on making content with the game. The only reason why I thought of making content with the game is this game is literally my childhood game. So why not help people out, especially if they were my age if they're playing this game now. But I'll catch y'all on the next one.